Hey guys, today is about Leigh Whannell's Wolfman. Just a little bit pissed off today, which means it's probably a pretty good day to do this. Maybe it'll make me more funnier. Did you know that one time a girl broke up with me because I used the word funner instead of more fun? She was like, funner's not a word. And I was like, okay, and then she broke up with me. The purpose of this video is to tell you that if you have not watched it because you heard it sucked, I would like to convince you to give it a try. It seemed to get a lot of bad press, or it just came and went without much of anything. Really, it's unique. But I think there were a couple of reasons why it didn't get a lot of attention, even from the indie circuit where it probably belonged anyway. There were three reasons, okay? First of all, I read a lot of little reviews about how this is some metaphor for toxic masculinity and about how fathers are terrible and pass things down to their kids. I read that stuff and it turned me off at first. I want to watch a horror movie. I don't really need to sit through a lesson. But I did finally give it a chance and I was pleasantly surprised. And then I later found out that it was Leigh Whannell who did one of my favorite sci-fi movies of all time called Upgrade. And so I was like, yeah, this guy can handle material that's about these subjects without wading into the territory of a sermon. He leaves the sermon over here and he stays well within the realm of storytelling. So that's number one. And number two, if you're going into the movie thinking it's an action werewolf movie with a lot of action and gore and stuff like that, like, you probably are going to be disappointed. It's a slow burn movie, suspense story type of a thing. It's interesting and it's shot really well, as you would expect from Leigh Whannell, who, like I said, he just has a really good eye. This guy co-wrote Saw, okay? He's got cred. He's got bona fides, right? Anyways, if you go in thinking you're gonna see like this crazy bloody gore fest, it's not that. It is just a lot more low-key. There are special effects and horror stuff, but it's not underworld or something like that. The third and final thing, the most simple, and I think the thing that hurt it the most, they called it Wolfman. They painted it as a remake of the Universal Monsters classic first werewolf movie ever made. It's like the proto monster movie. You got some big shoes to fill if you want to bill yourself as a remake that movie. You're automatically asking for half of the people to hate the movie. And so I think that was a big mistake. The only thing the same between this movie and the original is that it's in the woods. That little paragraph they do to introduce the movie, they talk about this animal-born illness called the face of the wolf, right? It's been around since this urban legend, since Native American were on this land, right? So if they would have just called it face of the wolf, everything would have been okay. The creature design is cool, but if you were expecting Lon Chaney Jr. Wolfman, I just don't think you got that. If you didn't have a chance to watch Wolfman yet, I think it's worth a watch. It's a good movie. Go check it out and comment and let me know. I also do have an announcement to make. Most recent time I tried to record this, I was at the park on this walk and there's this nice, blubbering creek. I was at the blubbering creek. I thought I would take it in this wooded area and talk about Wolfman. It just didn't turn out very well. And I think the main reason is because I was attacked by a werewolf several times while I was at the park. I keep calling it a park. I can't even think straight because the disease is taking hold of my body. So I've got to take a little bit of a break. I heard that if you go and you find the werewolf that bit you and kill them, that you can get rid of the curse. I heard there's an amulet, a fucking amulet. I don't know. Where do you find an amulet? I'm not sure about this amulet. And that sounds like a pain in the neck, to be honest. Thanks for sticking with me. I will be back soon. Subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think about any of this. If you saw the movie and you liked it, saw the movie, didn't like it, that's cool. Let's respectfully have a discussion in the comments and rock and roll.